Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Primite Drill Beam from Rage of the Abyss. Everyone's just talking about loads, always, all the time. Everyone's focusing on Primite Lordly loads. You know, that's the hardest to get, the secret rare. Of course, has secret scares. You know, the card that everyone wanted, extreme demand, extremely high prices. In the past, now has been crashing down due to the impending reprint, but no one's talking about Primite Drill Beam. We always talked about this card between $3 and $4. Always telling you guys, as an ultra rare, guys, this card has the potential one day to become a double-digit card. There used to be massive walls of China. The card was always easy to get. Everyone had this card, easily accessible. And now you wake up one day and the card is at an all-time high in price. And the card actually has reached that double-digit mark that we were always talking about on this channel. 17 listings only. The card is 12 bones. After a couple of 2-ofs in a playset here and there, the card goes to 15s. And after that mini wall of China becomes a $19 to $20 card. 2 pages only, 17 listings, guys. And now, hey, a lot of people, oh, Blue Eyes is not doing anything, Brick Eyes. And, you know, yeah, it gets an occasional top at a YCS or maybe at the regional level, but it's not heavily represented and it's not doing this, not doing that. Guys, yes, Blue Eyes Primate, we understand. But Primate as an engine is getting actual future support. So then people are going to be rushing back to get these older cards. Now, keep in mind, not to say that it has to, but you know, loads are getting reprinted, came in the same core set as Drill Beam. So Drill Beams might get reprinted too, just something to say. So with that in mind, if I would own this card, I'd be selling this ultra rare now, especially if these couple here get bought up and you start reaching anywhere from 15 to 20s, I'd be selling. I'd be moving this card. I would be taking profits. I would be listing this on TCG Player, trading it locally, doing as you must. As listings go lower, you know, these cards get more scarce. So again, guys, this is what I would be doing. I would be moving this card because, again, especially if you came in at anything sub $5, because the card was from, you know, 3 to 5s forever readily available. And now the card has officially gone to triple digits, and here we are. I came in at around like 350 around there. That I bought mine anywhere between 350 to 5s. And when it was 9s, you know, just under 10, I took my 2x and ran for them hills. And then that money we already, you know, reinvested in other cards that have 2 or 3x, and we played that game. But if you still have this card, like if I would have it, and I see it approaching 15 bones, man, I'd be moving it. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Primite Drill Beam. Now, again, I say I'd be moving it now as we head into Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem. We know loads are getting reprinted. We understand. If Monster Mayhem comes and does not reprint this card, then I would be actually getting this card the closer to single digits as I can. You know, 10, 11, 12. Hey, you do as you must, especially if you needed to play in the future, because this card could be money, man. $20, $25 as an ultra, definitely in the table, you know, if this card doesn't get reprinted in Monster Mayhem. And as we always discuss on the channel, man, that's why there's always reprint cycles and reprint products. As we approach those times of reprints coming into the markets, is always very important to know what's actually going to be coming out, you know, via maybe you know, content creators opening, cracking packs open, or official posts about cards that are coming and things of that sorts is always important, because then it lets you react, be on time, be early to those moves. Oh, Drill Beam got reprinted. Thankfully I dodged that bullet. I sold that around 15s and we ate, and now we buy the reprint. Or, damn, Drill Beam didn't get reprinted. They only reprinted loads. Damn, let me get them now at 12, 13, 15s before it's a 30 piece. You know what I mean? So again, it's all about the information. You know, those things like that are time sensitive. As you see this ultra rare now at all-time highs. Look at this chart, guys. Insane. Wow, you can see the average price here was always between 350 and 5s, and the card went parabolic. It has never looked back right now at all-time highs in price with consistent volume insane. So again, Drill Beam is making moves, making plays. Let me know what you guys think. Then we have Chaos Angel, guys. Again, this is a 40 piece. Card is a 40 piece. You see it here, and it's still essentially hovering at all-time highs. You do see the little bitty curvature here, plus again the potential Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem reprint. Who knows, maybe Konami wants to give this card a Starlight rare inside that product, therefore reprinting it in Starlight Rarity plus, you know, an Ultra or a secret, another secret. We'll see. But again, you see the curvature here plus the potential reprint. Not to say that it has to happen, but the same deal. This card gets reprinted, it'll be in the teens. It'll be down over 50%, and it'll be in the teens. And if it's like an ultra rare where it's more readily available, then it might even be a single digi card. Now, as always, like we always say, it's not just the fact that a card gets reprinted or not, but also how scarce the new reprint is. Is it short printed? Is it hard to pull? Things of that nature. So we'll definitely look into that as the time comes. But right now, we're, again, see a couple of cracks here in the high 30s, 27 listings only. So the card is still scarce. And after a couple of 1-ofs and 2-ofs, we're back at 40 beans right here. And then it continues going up. So 3 pages only, just one that I would keep in mind. The trend is your friend until the end. Right now, the trend has been strong with higher highs and higher lows. But again, I mean, to break this trend, the price would have to go below $27, which it'll be like a $10 disc. You know, it's nothing crazy. 10, 11 bones down. So just be on the lookout for this card. I'd be moving it now just in case. Oh, Jay, but it didn't get the reprint. Okay, pick it back up. Jay, it got reprinted. Thankfully, I got rid of it in time. That's the thing. When we get close to reprint cycles, that is the thing. No one knows. No one knows if cards like these are getting reprinted or not. Just no one knows. It already had its tin reprint. So it's most likely not coming in this year's tins because it's already got a tin reprint. So where would be the perfect place to reprint a card like this? Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. Just telling you guys, keep that in mind. Just in case it happens, do as you must. Guys, first link in the description down below. You can see here, this chart has been going up in price. So again, if you want to fast track any and all of these cards that we'll be talking about today, just in case you want to go in, look at the prices yourself, current prices, the filters, things of that nature. First link in the description down below. Use this free tool for you guys. Free 99. Guys, don't forget we have our 9.25K giveaway coming very, very soon. We're approaching 9.2K fast. So you want to subscribe. Give yourself a shot right here. Ring that bell. Like the video, guys, so you can get exposure to our giveaways as we quickly approach 9.2K. And again, you can see it. Shout out to Dang Ritual, Spicy Hot Games, you know, the Triple Thorntons, and the Blue Eyes Hearst, that OG OT right there, guys. You don't want to miss out. Again, all for one lucky winner at 9.25K. And we will be re-rolling. We will be re-rolling our 9K giveaway because the winner never appeared. It's unfortunate, but, you know, it's been over a week and a half now. It is what it is. So you want to be in the Discord. You want to come to the link tree, link in the description down below. One click gets you in. Join the Discord so you can make sure to participate in all our channel giveaways. Guys, we have MSTTV, Glory of Horus. Again, this card right now, same deal. Look, card was 20s. We always knew it was going to be 30s, and now it's hovering, you know, around high 20s, 32 listings. And you don't see a lot of walls then. The R09 is at 2930. So again, 4 pages only. It's just hovering. Honestly, there's just no better time to move this card. I just have one that I picked up via trade. I got a misprint secret rare. I wonder how do we know like the difference in value with like the plain secret misprints versus the platinum, you know, I'm sorry, the prismatic secrets, the regular one. I believe I have a misprint, so I just got one. So, you know, I'm gonna try and move it at Philly this upcoming weekend. And if I don't, then I'll come home and list it and just sell it. But yeah, it's time to get rid of this card just in case. Again, Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem is the perfect opportunity to give cards like Chaos Angel, like MSTTV, their Starlight rares, as Starlight rares are making a comeback, and then reprint it as an Ultra, for example. Hopefully they do us right So again, I have one. I'm gonna be moving it. I'm telling you guys what I'm doing and I would be doing in your situation. Of course, not official financial advice, obviously, but 32 listings, 20 just to make those considerations. You take the information that we're providing and you make the best decision, personal decision in that instance with that information. But yeah, 28 bones, you know, at around 30 piece. Again, cards like these, we've seen it in the past, guys. Of course, you know, we when there's multiple reprint sets throughout a calendar year, every reprint set that comes up, we think that is going to be the one. In this case, this card skipped Stampede. It shouldn't have. It should have been in there, in my humble opinion. But again, now we're coming up to Battles of Legend because you never know. Yes, it might have skipped the past one. It might skip the upcoming one. But what if it doesn't skip it? Again, that is the risk. That is the speculation. Usually you want to sell into risk and then wait until you have the information before acting again. Either picking up the same card if it didn't get reprinted, or picking up the reprint if it's cheaper and more readily available, and that is the version that you want to pick up. Then we have Kashtira Fenrir. Again, this ultimate rare card was a 20 piece, went up to a 40 piece essentially, and now retracing back down literally midway to 30s. This would be an amazing card to be picking up now, you know, if, again, same deal. This card needs a reprint. It just does. It does. It needs a more readily available reprint, you know, for the masses. So again, just give it a regular secret, you know, give it a secret rare in Battles of Legend. That'd be perfect, you know. But again, this OT's 2930s, I'd be moving it right now. You don't want this card to go back down to a 20 piece, to a $20 bill, 20 piece McNuggies. Nah, man, you get rid of it now. I moved it at 40. You know, I moved it at 40s, you know, because I'm like, yo, this is a $40 card. I put in a $20 bill. Let me take the 2X and run for them hills. Now the card is down over $10, around there. $10 swing towards the downside. But this is the last call. Don't let this card get reprinted and then crash down into the teens, or maybe one day even become a single-digit ulti. Even though it's hard to see now, all it takes is an additional reprint to possibly cause that. And again, no one knows. No one knows. If it doesn't get reprinted, you can come in here, pick it back up at 30. Not bad at all if no reprint comes for this card. And again, you do have the regular Prismatic Seeker. Same here. Same deal here. These were 18s crashing down here to sub 14 bones. The walls of China are coming in. 77 listings. So again, I told you guys I was going to be moving mine towards the end of the month. I already moved, you know, I only had like 2 and 2. Moved both unicorns and now just have the one Fenrir left. We're going to move it. We're going to move it. I got its utility already. Now I'm going to be playing, you know, pure Odeon until this card gets reprinted in Monster Mayhem. If not, might have to pick it back up, but just in case, because if this card gets reprinted, it'll be like a $5, $2, $3, man. So we'll see what happens with Mr. Fenrir. Then same deal. We have the Bystial Lubellion. You know, we have Lubellies. We have Druid's Worm, which is a card that no one's talking about anymore because it got hit to 1. You have Magnuma, which is also a Bystial that got hit to 1. And then you have Saranir as well, which we're going to take a look at here. But all of these cards got 10 reprints. Again, we're going to start with Lubellies, which is still at 3, you know, and people can play sets. Card with 17s. We always called this rebound, you know, post not getting reprinted in Stampede. And post balance, when Druid's Worm went to 1, we're like, okay, you know, make sure you get access to your Lubellies. It could be a $25 card. And it exceeded here to 2750s, 28 bones, essentially. But yeah, this Prismatic Secret right here, as you can see, is crashing down from the $28 to $30 highs down to 20s already. 67 listings, and you see this massive wall of China, guys. To me, this is the time to sell this card. If you can sell it, trade it away, you get an extra 20 piece on hand. That's what I'd be doing. You want to keep it or go down with the ship, or maybe it doesn't get reprinted. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. So again, that's just something that I would be doing. I see this card in a binder. In my binder, I'd be getting rid of it and switching it for something out, just in case. Oh, same deal, Jay. It didn't get reprinted in Mayhem, you know, and I still need my Lubellies. You pick them back up, and then we'll see down the line. But I believe Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem can be a great reprint set for many cards like these that they've had 10 reprints, so they won't get 10 reprints later this year. So again, unless Rarity Collection 5, it'll either be in, and then again, if Fenrir, Lubelis, and Chaos Angel and Imsetis, these cards that should have been in Stampede, in my humble opinion, then if they do not come in Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem, then the next best bet would be a Rarity Collection 5 later on this year, but we'll see. And then you have Druid's Worm. Even though it's a one-of, it's still a one-of. It's still a card that people need, you know, so again, right now it's at all-time lows. Why? Because it's a one-of, and people had play sets, so it's understandable. Just like Magnamut, you know, once it got reprinted, hit to 1, it crashed down. So again, we expect single digits for this one, but this is still value. If you have a Druid's Worm, it's still a double-digit card. It's still 11, 12 bucks. I'd be moving it just in case. You know, we said to move it before the ban list near all-time highs. Now all this value has dissipated, but just because the card is down 3x, that doesn't mean that it can't go down another 2 to 3x, guys. So definitely keep it in mind. These Bystial cards, just in case Mayhem is the set, I'd be moving them. That's just me, especially Jewish Worm at 1. I'd be moving these copies and recycling that purchasing power. Magnamut has been at 1, but it spiked up. This card used to be $1 and some change. Still holding 5s. Quickly goes to 6s. But again, that doesn't change the fact that as a one-of, if it would get reprinted, this price would be destroyed, and a $5 to $6 card can become free 99 shekels, guys. So keep it in mind. And lastly, Saranir, same deal. You know, it was a $10 card recently. Now it's crashed back down 50%, down to 5 bones. That's where you see the RO9. So I'd be moving the Bystial package, but that is just me. Then we have Regenesis Sage. Again, this QCSR, a lot of hype around Regenesis lately, not because it's like the most represented deck, but because at a YCS, one person, you know, topped, and then at the regional level is definitely competing. So as we can see here, this $22 card is V-shape recovering. It says 32s, 5 listings only, but it's a 50 piece. After that 13 wall, it goes to 95s, a hundo, 1 page only. So again, I'm just saying, if you see this wall disappear and reach 90 a hundies, man, I'd be sunning, especially if you came in at 22s. That'll be over a 4x increase. Just one to keep in mind, you know, that I'd be moving in a situation like this. Yes, it's high end, it's a Regenesis card. We understand, but damn, 20 to 22s, 20 bucks going 4 or 5x. Shh, man, I wish I might. We have Super Polymerization, the Platinum Secret Rare, and the PUR. You know, again, the Platinum Secret Rare recently was 15s, says 12s, it was 15s last time we covered it, and now 7 listings only. After these 2 ofs at 17s, it becomes a 20 piece and then a 30 piece. Wow, 1 page only. I have one that I got in at, what price was it? Let me see. I don't know if it was 5 or 10s. I don't remember. Between 5 and 10 bucks. I think it was single digits. And then now, again, we were always saying, guys, pick up your super polys. Don't take this for granted. This could easily be a $15 to $20 card. And now you can see the card going parabolic at new all-time highs, getting to those actual prices. And you do have a couple play sets around the low 20s, you know, and it could continue going up. So again, single-digit listings right here. This card is spiking up in price, as you can see. It's scarce, hard to get. A lot of people, you know, out there love Platinum Secret Rares. They want their matching rarities. And again, as we always say, the next best thing usually in these rarity collections are Platinum Secrets, but in this case, it is the highest rarity because the Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge was the one that had the quarter century for this one. So this is the highest technical rarity inside Bonanza. Something to keep in mind. Then the PURs, we talked about it. You know, again, shout out to Dakota, member of the channel. Once we did that collab, we talked about it when it was around like $8, and now the card, look at that, 14s, and after a couple of 1s and 2s, it's a 20 piece as well, 1 page only, single digit listings. The demand has gone bonkers. The demand for super polys, especially the prismatics, the luxury rares, telling you guys, as we told you guys, you know, this could be a 15 to 20 piece in the short term. Insanity for a card that recently, you know, used to be sub 5s and recently was $5-6, man. Craziness. So again, just pick up your super polys. It doesn't have to be these that are already going up, but make sure, because we talked about this card with V and Rogue as well. When we collab, we talked about super polys. Pick this card up, and hopefully you did back then over a month and a half ago. If not, then pick one of the lower rarities if you can, just to get access to the card. Then we have pure really man, this ultimate rare from OTS Tournament Pack 22 was $5. We talked about it at 7. So I actually picked up 2 from my locals. It was like $15 for 2. Because I saw this OT and I'm like, yo, this is too cheap. Single digis? Yo, and then maybe there's hype around this and yummy. You just never know, right? And then the card's parabolic. It says 1050s. We wish. Look at that volume candle. This card is 1650s. After a couple of 1s and 2s, card is a 27 piece. Then it starts going to 40s and then ridiculous at 70. So again, 10 listings on. It's really single digits if we really clean this up, Janny tour style. Look at that. 8 listings only, single digit listings. You have 2 at 1650s. Then it's 23s. And then it starts going to mid 20s and beyond, guys. So again, parabolic advanced move for this one. You can see single digits right here. Massive volume candle. Very, very interesting, guys. So again, hopefully you pick this up at $7 when we last talked about it. Telling you guys to pick this card up. Cheap ultimate rares that max rarity again, because this card, doesn't it have like a common and an OT only, or did it get a mid-max? Maybe it did. Let me see. But again, hopefully you guys pick that up as single digits, because the game is that easy, man. So especially with high-end OTs. Okay, so it did get the Ultra from the tins. There we go. But yeah, even these Ultras, man, great penny stock right now. You know, to get exposure right here into these walls, not bad at all, because this could easily be a Billy and beyond. Shackles of Billies, man. Make sure you get access to the card. Then we have my friend Purely. This card, QCSR, from the Rarity Collection 2, the Forgotten Rarity Collection, the one that is trash. Card used to be 350s, went up to 550s, and now is at 750s. It says there, but really it's a $9 card, 21 listings, couple 1s and 2s, and then it's a double-digit card. 3 pages. Again, you can see this card. You know, it's revisiting the previous pivot. It actually surpassed it. So, is revisiting. What? I'm sorry. It surpassed the yearly highs. Insane, guys. Excuse me. So this card is making major moves as people get ready, just in case attempt to play this. With Yummy, if I'm not mistaken, but regardless, is going up in price, as you guys can see, man. Definitely keep this one in mind. You got Heat Wave QCSR. This card was $4 or $5. We always talked about it, guys. Pick up your copies. Recently says 775s, but this card with shipping is $14. Couple 1-ofs and 2-ofs, and yeah, at around 15s. Eventually, it goes to 20-piece McNuggies for Mickey D's at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 12 listings only. So people coming in for Heat Wave. This quarter century secret rare used to be sub 5 bones forever, V-shape recovered, and never looked back, guys. At all-time highest price discovery mode. This Bonanza QCSR, people forgetting about Bonanza because they have Stampede, and now Bonanza is getting more scarce, as you can clearly see here. We have Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, quarter century secret rare, same deal. This card, look at that, $9, going up to what, to 15s? You have a couple 1s and 2s, but then it quickly goes to 20s, and then $25, 1 page only, 10 listings only, guys. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. You know, this is a Red Eyes card, man. It used to be cheap when it first came out. No one cared about this card. People still don't care about this card, and it's pretty soon it's going to be a $20 bill plus to get access to this quarter century secret rare from the Rarity Collection Uno right here, guys. So it's scarce, hard to get. And yeah, there's just value in these Rarity collections, man. You have Striker Dragon, man, finally. This card is making some type of moves. You know, I picked up 2 way back when at single digits, telling you guys around $7, $8. Picked this card up, and now the card recently was 8s. Volume candle came in, and it says 10s, but really 16 listings only. You have a couple of 1-ofs, play sets at 15s already, and then it becomes a 20-piece, 2 pages only. So yeah, pretty soon we're gonna be moving this card. Card is just too good. I believe it is at 1, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we always talked about this quarter century, to keep it in mind, to pick it up. And now, you know, Dragon Rulers came out, and Dragon's just always broken in Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, this quarter century secret rare, another one from Rarity Collection Uno, that is going up in price, as you guys can clearly see right here, guys. You know, yeah, this one's making moves, making plays, man. We told you guys, hopefully you got in at single digits at around $7 to $8, because you're gonna be eating good pretty soon with a 2x, maybe even a 3x if it goes crazy to 20 to 25. So we'll keep you guys posted. We have Miscellaneousaurus, always talking about this card at $5. Quarter century secret rare, dinos. You got the babies and Oviraptor and Conductor, and the fossil digs and like the deck. The Dino deck is essentially high up there, and not just price but rarity. This is what I wanted to say. And this one was $5. I'm like, guys, this could come back to 3 at one point. Make sure you pick it up, or 2 to 3 at one point. People might need multiples, but even as a one of, and now the card, you have one at $671, but essentially it's a $10 card, guys. Insane. With the RO8, 3 pages only, 21 listings. That's the last deal for one of you guys right there. I picked up 3 at locals for $5s each from my locals, so I'm good. You guys could take advantage of that deal, sweet deal compared to future prices right there. Again, it's just a card that we always set at $5s. So pick it up. That's what I did. And we got a play set. We got exposure. And now we have patience. Patience wins this game. And everything else will take care of itself, guys. Link in the description down below. Come over here. Make sure you check out our great tools, links, and resources for you guys. $15 off over there on Whatnot. Free $15 off, man. You can't make this stuff up. Make sure you take advantage of that. X and Discord for giveaways right there. Do not miss out. And again, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell, like the video on the way in. It really does help out the channel as we continue to grow to 9.2K and get to the 9.25K giveaway very, very soon. The Black Gold Laughs. Again, QCSR. From Phantom Nightmare, card used to be 70s, went up to 100s, triple digis, now it's 123s, and then the bottom of the page is 200s. You do have a place at 150s, but yeah, 6 listings only, cleaned out. If you see 200s, I'd be running for them hills, man. Honestly, even at 150s, if I came in at 70s, you up 2x, I'd be thinking about it already, bro. I won't lie. So again, as this card reaches these exorbitant prices, you never know, man. Maybe this quarter century gets a starlight in the future. I mean, you just never know. But, excuse me, again, at triple digis, the higher it goes, excuse me, guys, yeah, I would be getting rid of this card. Not because it's a bad card. I mean, if it's going up in prices because people want it, need it, and it's actually good. But it's because of your entry price at 70s. If you see 150s and beyond, guys already know I'd be running for them hills. D-Sup Blaster, the Negation Fortress. This card, 22s, going up to 40s right here. 6 listings only. So, 60 piece. Got to place it at 70s. Then it's triple digis. And then Gonzo. 1 page only again. Listings, you can see it right there. And this card is making moves, making waves, as you can see. Card used to be $15, man, in the teens. Crazy. At one point, 11s. Wow. Going to parabolic, an $11 card could become 110s eventually and give that 10x play. Just wild bonkers. But right now it's midway through that move. We always told you guys to pick up not just this version, but the ultra rare as well. But now, hey, if you see triple digis, it's getting soon to that time to sell, man. And same for the ultras. I just managed to pick up 2 of these. Should have picked up more. But the ultras are consolidating at 550s before going to 750s and beyond with shipping. So don't let this be a double digi card on you. That's all I'm gonna say. You have a couple of number cards. Number 1, Infection Buzz King, CR. This CR from Maze and Millennia used to be in the teens, sub 15 bones, spiked up, and now is a 30 piece. And then it goes to 40s quickly. That's where you see the walls of China before becoming 50s and beyond. 1 page only, single digit listings at 8. So again, this is a $30 card that quickly becomes essentially 40s when the card was 13s, as we can see here. Consolidated, and now it's never looked back, as we can see. And yeah, this card is not as easy to get anymore. People are coming in. Great rank 8. Our rank 8s are prevalent now thanks to Mitsubuti. And then you do have the ultras. We're always 3 bones, and this card now is 550s. As you can see, well, 540s with the massive wall of China. So yeah, if you want to take profits, do as you must. We have number F0 Utopic Future CR as well. Card is 750s, going up to 11s, but really, it's an $18 card after a couple of 1s and 2s. It's essentially a 20 piece, goes towards 30s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only, 18 listings. So again, people coming back for these OG CRs. They're coming back. They're getting access to these. In some cases, they're either the higher or the max rarity. So again, people coming back for these one. I think this one's the one that has the quarter century, at least in this particular case, which we always said was a great pickup at $1. And now the card has never looked back. Look, consolidating here forever. And wow, this card is 2s. Wow, and the walls are at 235s. Okay. 63 listings, and I think in the future it could still 2x from here and become a $5 billion plus card. Wanted to give you guys an update. Water Enchantress of the Temple. Last time we talked about this card, it went from 30s to 35s. You know, again, you go to the yearly. Yeah, going from 30s, we talked about this initial spike with this massive volume candle. Now the card is 75 bones. Single digit listings at 9. We told you guys to pick this card up, that it could be up 2x because it's a card that is played at 3s, and it's panned out already. Insane. In less than a week, this card already has made, you know, this major move. Do have 2 places at 75s, but after that, starts going to ridiculous prices, not just the triple digits, but around 150s, man. So ideally, it would be great to get rid of it down here. I'm crazy, man, crazy. But was expected. Told you guys, we talked about this card, told you guys to pick any version that you guys would wish, you know, depending on preference or as an investment, you know, to get exposure to these. And here we are, man. The game is truly that easy. We have Assault Synchron. Forgot to talk about this when I talked about synchros. There's just so many like synchro cards, you know. So again, this card used to be a 23 piece. It says it's 29s, but really is a 42 piece right here. 8 listings only, single digits, and playsets are at 64.50. Then it spikes to 100. 1 page only, guys. Card is getting scarce. Volume is coming in. Demand is coming in because of the new synchro you know, structure deck later on this year. So for the high end, the max rarity Assault Synchron just makes sense, man. These Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge cards, man, they continue to make moves. And we have House Dragon Maid with the new Dragon Maid support, alternate art. Used to be $20. Now it says 35s, but it's at 44s. 11 listings only. If you start seeing single digi listings and this card reach 50 plus, you know, it might be that time to take that 2.5x plus and run for them hills so you can eat and recycle that purchasing power into different cards. Then we have Telenite. You know, Ptolemaeus QCSR. Card was 9s, 10s, went up to 13s. Now it's 1850s. 15 listings only, a couple of 1-ofs, and then it goes to 30s, guys. So if you see a 30 piece for this one, I'd be selling this card. That is just me, and I'd be moving on to bigger and better things as these Monsters Revenge cards continue spiking up in price. And should we do a Monsters Revenge market watch? That's crazy, man, because a lot of cards are going up from that set. We have Foolish Burial Goods from Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge. This card, again, used to be $130. You wake up today, Parabolic Curve, advanced move to 4 to 5s. Single digit listings, but it's really guys pushing 8 bones, and then it goes to 15s at the bottom of the page, and then gone. 1 page only. Mr. Clean is back at it. Guys, as you guys can see here, Foolish Burial Goods for just an ultra rare. Secrets are up, you know, again, so people are coming to the next best thing, the next best holographics, as you guys can see. You know, this card is making major moves, and we talked about this one too, man. It's crazy. I mean, we talking about it all here. You know, this is what we do for a living. You know, yapping for an hour. Guys, Dark Arm, the Dragon of Annihilation. This card essentially went from 450s. Is becoming a $10 card. Just wanted to give you guys an update. You do see the walls there, but you know, hey, two pages only, 17 listings. Volume is strong for this one, as you see a couple of these rank 7s making moves, like Flare Metal Dragon, if I'm not mistaken. This card as well. So as if for Kashtira, you guys would know more than me, but this card is broken. And you know, it used to be 3s, then 5s, now 10s. So, you know, unless it gets a reprint, which who knows where it would be. And this is scarce from Battles of Legend Chapter 1. Scarce set. People didn't crack it open that much. Yeah, I mean, they did these Chapter 1s, but where's the Chapter 2s? And we have number 8, Heraldic, King Genome, Heritage. From Abyss Rising, this is a single print. Again, Heraldics are all over the place now with Ryzio. And as you can see, card was 680s going to 973s, but 6 listings only, single digit listings. I have a couple play sets right there at double digits. Then it starts going towards 20s at the bottom of the page, 1 page only. These number cards, heraldic cards, and number cards have been going insane recently, and we're going to talk about a couple more in just a bit. Pot of Extravagance, Platinum Secret Rare was a Billy 30, going up to 279s, and then there's a couple here. But then after a couple 1s and 2, you know, a couple of play set, quickly goes to 5s and beyond, guys. $5, $6, 2 pages only, 19 listings. We talked about Extravagance post YCS, what was it? Providence. When we made that video, we said Pure Mitsubuti made it to top 4. You know, it played, I think, 2 to 3 extravagances, and now people coming back to this card. And as you can see, people coming for the platinum secret rare as well, spiking up to new local highs. So, you know, if you start to see 6, 7, 10s, double digits, you know, and you bought this at $1, man, you take that 5 to 10x, recycle that purchasing power. Ryzio Duo Drive. Again, people coming back to Ryzio, not just because it's played a Mitsubushi, but with Heraldics and just many other different deck engines. So Duo Drive was shekels, about $1, parabolic to 550s. And yeah, 27 listings. You do have a wall of China here at 5s, but then it goes to 667s, eventually $7 for this card. As you can see, the parabolic curve and the volume staying strong. So, you know, if you start seeing this at 750s, 10 bones, I'd be moving it. That's what I did with Detonator. Moved it at around 9 to 10s before eventually it got nuked. So you definitely want to keep that one in mind. We have Nightmare Throne. I can't believe this card is still, recently was a 20 piece. I had no clue. Now it is retracing back down to the mean of 16s, but 36 listings. You never know if this card is thrown in there in Battles of Legend just cause, you know, to throw a bone to Yubel players. So 16s is great. You know, then it goes to 20s. If you can sell in any range here between 16 to 20s, I'd be moving this value because it's value today, but a reprint could destroy this card and make it a sub $5 card. You don't want to leave that purchasing power on the table. Then we have King of the Swamp. Again, from Fusion Enforcers. Card was 223s, going up to 650s. But really, 17 listings only, a couple of 1s and 2 ofs. And then at the bottom of the page, it starts going to 10 bones a pop. Essentially double digits, 2 pages only. So, yeah, even this Fusion Enforcers card that was 2 and some change, now it's 3x and 4x and just wild what's going on in these markets as people need a card like this. Just insanity, if you ask me. So I'd be taking profits at around, you know, close to 10 bones. Then you have number 53, Heart Earth. From Cosmo Blazer was 350s, then 470s, and now it's $8. 5 listings only, a couple of 1-of play sets at 10s post shipping. And it's just getting cleaned out. People coming in for these, you know, rank 5s, man, left and right, getting ready for K9 just in case they need these. Or, you know, and these cards continue to spike up. So again, you know, you take profits, man, especially if you came in at an early price. Then we have number C107, Neo Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon from Primal Origin. Card used to be 272s, went up to 4s, and now it's 15s. 3 listings only. I'll place it right there. And then $18 at the bottom of the page. And insane what's going on with cards like these, man. Just insanity. Man, what does it say here? It says Galaxy Satellite Dragon is $3. Well, what is this? From Chaos Impact? No way. This dollar card is... Oh, okay. I was about to say. Okay, it's about 2s. And it does go to 350s, man. Hey, time to sell this card. You know, if it does reach eventually 5 bones. This is a Dragon Link monster. 2 Dragon monsters? Wow. Yo, okay. Yo, that's pretty interesting. Actually works with number monsters and stuff. So, hey, if this becomes 5 and above and you have the super rare randomly, you guys take profits, just like with number C107. You guys already know. And then we have Priestess with Eyes of Blue. Again, from LCK. Legendary Collection Kaiba. Thanks to Blue Eyes, this dollar card has essentially 5x'd. 11 listings only. You do have Walls of China here. So I'd take this 5x and run for them hills. If you happen to have the secret rare, card looks gorgeous. Great artwork. But I'd be moving it at a 5x. That's just me. It does go towards 10 bones at the bottom of the page, but you do have walls there. So I'd take profits now. Let me know what you guys think. And then we do have Abyss Sphere, guys. This ultimate rare from Abyss Rising. Card was 1430s, $15 essentially. 28 bones. 5 listings only. The card is up 2x essentially with a playset here. Then it goes to 35s and then 40s and then 50s. And then gone. Abyss Sphere. This ultimate rare. Hard to get from Abyss Rising. You know, special summon 1 Mermail from your deck. That's very interesting. The card is slow. And you know, its effect are negated. You can activate any spell cards. Okay, that's pretty interesting. You know, but again, you do get that special summon from the deck. That's wild. Cards that can special summon from the deck, insane. Again, it is a trap card. It is slow, but you know, it's moving on up in price. It is an ultimate rare, but if you have it, I'd be taking profits at these levels. But that is just me. Guys, we went through a whole list of cards that I'd be moving, cards that I'd be selling like we do essentially every week. Just cards to be on the lookout. You know, some you can sell immediately or trade immediately. Others you could wait a little bit more, but at least wanted to put it on your seller's radar. That's the goal with these videos in the weekend. Cards that you could potentially be buying. Buyer's radar. You know, and then you have seller's radar cards essentially just to highlight these and keep these in mind. Guys, so again, make sure you subscribe on the way out, ring that bell, like the video on the way out. Just a couple of clicks go a long way. Guys, make sure you share this in one place with a group chat with a friend. Again, really does go a long way as we continue to grow to approach 9.2K and eventually do a couple of giveaways and eventually get to that 10K, man. So we continue to grind. Appreciate you guys still here. If you made it this far out, you guys are a straight MVP. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.